Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
boy.
All righty, gather around your radios. Our neighbor, Laker great, ladies and gentlemen,
right.
Kobe Bryant is in the hood. Kobe, welcome back to the neighborhood. Or should I say Guten Morgen? I don't know how to say it.
They say it in German.
How do you say good morning in German?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know why
Guten
you say that. You
morning.
speak like 15 languages.
I know.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
I heard that. You missed good morning, Kobe?
Yeah, I just know how to say like nine.
No.
Ah, okay.
Nine. That's it. That's all. You gotta speak German. Nine.
Nine. Okay. You know how to say get me to the rehab area?
Yeah, get me to the rehab area.
Get me back on the court. Now, first off, it's crazy, man, that it's been a year since we've had a chance to actually talk about this. We had a chance to speak with Kobe Bryant about this last year, man. It's the homewalkla.org, man. Homewalk, for those who don't know, every year it goes down. It's the 5th annual, where it's a walk to end homelessness in Los Angeles County. And it's going down Saturday, November 23rd at Exposition Park. And for Kobe, a person that got so many things on his plate, so many things that Kobe Bryant can do, why would Kobe Bryant get attached to a home walk and want to end homelessness that's going on in Los Angeles?
Well, it's such a big challenge, and it's something that's flown under the radar for so many years. And I just feel like it's important to try to bring some awareness, some attention to this cause because it has flown under the radar for so long. I mean, we know the numbers and the statistics and how dominant homelessness is in our area. And like I said, unfortunately, it's become white noise, and it's important to try to raise that awareness because it's something that can be that we can put an end to.
And you know what it is too, Kobe, man? Sometimes it's like it almost looked like a backdrop of Los Angeles when we say we just kind of gotten used to it. Now, being a person that, we were homeless as a family, my mom, single mother, 7 kids. So this really it's like directly an impact on me because I've had a chance to bear witness to that. And for those out there, man, it's like 58,000 people that sleep on the streets every night. And to me, I feel like that's just in Los Angeles. To me, I feel like that's even kind of a low number because a lot of census, a lot of numbers, you don't actually get an accurate count. So what we're trying to do this year, man, is we're trying to raise $1 million and try to register 10,000 people. And if you want to make sure that you do get out with us on Saturday, November 23rd at Exposition Park, you can always log on to homewalkla.org. That's homewalkla.org, man. And already we done put together like 38,000 people within the last 5 years, raised over $3 million, moved 13,000 people into actual homes, got them off the street in supportive programs. So Kobe just did, and the numbers sound great. And I know to a person like Kobe Bryant, of course, that's not enough.
Right. No, we want to be able to impact lives to the point where, we're not only putting roofs over their heads, but we have programs that, enable them to get back on their feet and sustain themselves and, turn their lives around and so forth and so on. So, it's just, for the individuals out there wondering why should they make this contribution, A, you get people off the streets, and B, you actually make a significant impact on a person's life. You help turn their life around. And, a lot of times with, it's like anything. When people who struggle or we're having a hard time, sometimes you just want somebody to come pat you on the back or give you a hug and, tell you that they believe in you and so forth and so on. And, that's something that we need to really focus on and do better as a society in general.
And you know what I also would like to point out also, Kobe, man, is that people that's that's sleeping out on the streets or people that need help or people that can benefit from Homewalk LA. It's not people say, oh, they're lazy or they're bums or they like a lot of people that's out on the streets, man. It could be from a certain situation. It could be from a mental state. It's not just a person doesn't really get up and say, you know what, I want to lay out downtown Los Angeles tonight, and I want to do that for the rest of my life or for X amount of years. So it's up to us, man, to make sure that we're in a position where if we can walk, if we can donate, that, we kind of take care of our own and not make the homeless look like it's just an LA backdrop and it doesn't affect us.
Yeah, no, look, it's if people who say that have not seen the type of conditions that they're living in. It'd be very hard for somebody to go there and actually see, walk down Skid Row and see how that life is being lived. then to say after that, well, they choose to be in this predicament.
Right.
It sounds silly for people to even think about that. And they just need help. And we have the means to be able to provide that help, and I think it's on us. It's our responsibility to be able to do that.
All righty, man. And like we're saying, this 6 years completed, 7th year going down this year, man. Saturday, November 23rd at Exposition Park, homewalkla.org. You can go as a team. You can go as an individual. You could join a team, including Team Kobe. Every dollar raised will be matched, so it's going into a great situation, man. And also, to get out and do a 5K run or walk, I mean, that's healthy for yourself also, so get yourself off the couch, man, and join us Saturday, November 23rd at Exposition Park, and make sure that you do get all the information that you need by logging on to homewalkla.org. Y'all stick around, y'all radios. We got the one and only Mr. Kobe Bryant in the neighborhood, Big Boys Neighborhood. 3, 2, 1. Big Boys Neighborhood. Our neighbor, Los Angeles, great Kobe Bryant in the neighborhood. Kobe, too many things to talk about, bro. I'm going to try to get all this just knocked down into like a 2-hour segment.
Really?
And then we're going to let you go ahead and do what you have to do, man. Now, Kobe Bryant, if I were to throw you a basketball today, when do you think that Kobe Bryant would be able to bounce that basketball on the court and play a game of basketball?
I'm not sure. I'd be able to play, but I probably wouldn't be able to play very well right now.
Right now.
But I mean, like I'd be limping around and stuff. So, but I'd be able to play.
How's the rehab coming along, man? Do you feel like you're at a spot where it's kind of where they want you to be, or do you feel like with the aggressive rehab and training and therapy that you're a little bit further along than where you thought or the doctors thought?
From what the doctor tells me, I'm ahead of schedule in terms of the strength and the girth of the muscle. It's way ahead of schedule. So we just got to get over that last hump, and which is the strength endurance. It's just building up that muscle again to make sure it doesn't tire and put unnecessary strain on the tendon.
Now, are you in Germany now, or have you made it back already? Should I come
No,
out
I'm
there?
back.
Okay.
I'm back. I got back late last night.
I heard that, man. Yeah, next time you're going over to Germany, man, I'll go over there with you, bro.
We can go. We can learn how to not speak German together.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty sure when Kobe Bryant land, everybody knows English.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel? Are you going back to Germany? And what's going on when you do head over to Germany? Because I know that they have certain things that aren't available to us in the U.S.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just it's not here in the States yet. I mean, it'll come to the States once everybody figures out how to monetize it.
Yeah.
It'll come to the States. But yeah, it was just more of a precautionary thing than anything else. I didn't want to. I've had like 6 months off, so the last thing I want to do is when I come back to play, all of a sudden have my knee nagging at me when I've taken care of the Achilles. When I come back, I want to make sure I'm 100% ready to go because I haven't had this much time off since I was like 4 years old.
Wow.
Damn.
Man, now when you say 100%, I know, Chris, you was telling us that there were some days where you were saying
Yeah,
that.
you did an interview where you were saying some days you feel like you're 100% and some days you don't feel that you're there. What makes you feel like on certain days you are that 100?
You know what? I don't know. It's like, after playing, this would be my 18th season in the league. So it's like some days I wake up and instead of feeling 35, some days I might feel 25. Another day I might feel 85. So
Right.
It's like, it's kind of hit or miss. But I try to do all the right things, proper nutrition and, doing the kind of cardiovascular things that I can do right now to stay in shape and try to make sure I'm feeling 25 more than I am 85.
I heard that.
Hey, Kobe, is it important for you to be at 100% so you can prove all these haters wrong, man? The people like on ESPN that picked the Lakers 12th and the people that are saying that you're not going to be back to your normal self. Is that why you're so focused on getting back 100% so you could prove all these suckers wrong?
Well, I was focused. I was focused right from as soon as the injury took place because I knew what a challenge this was going to be. Once all the doubters kind of started emerging, then it kind of shifted my perspective even more. It's really interesting and it's fascinating to me because the people that say, well, he's not going to be able to come back and do it, the way I view that is like, okay, well, if this happened to them, they'd probably give up. They'd probably throw the white flag because they don't think it's possible. So now I want to be able to show them with what's possible and what can be done, and make them believers.
Would you want to come back more so haters or fans? You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it just kind of everybody lands in the same pot?
Well, it starts with proving it to yourself. It starts
Okay.
there because just like I have doubts just like everybody else does. So it starts with kind of proving to yourself that you can do it. And then from that, it's the support of the fans and how much they embrace the comeback or they might draw inspiration from it. And then, you lump in the haters, which just, they're just like, gasoline to the fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun.
Hey, Kobe, do you ever think like, damn, like this is your own fault? Do you ever think like maybe I'm just too damn good? Because if you had just been kind of mediocre and you got back there, they would have been like, oh, he's back. You know what I'm saying? But you set such a bar. That's why with me, I kind of put myself on a mediocre scale. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my expectations are always a little bit lower. And then when I meet that, they're like, oh, well, he met it. Do you feel like you were just too good and we make you superhuman?
I love the expectations. The expectations are great. I love the doubters. I love, I look at other professions as well and look at what players have done there. Drew Brees, when he tore up his shoulder, he was supposed to be done. Peyton Manning, when the Colts let him go, he was supposed to be done. Now all of a sudden he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, people have a tendency, especially doubters, they have a tendency to be wrong a lot. And I just want to make sure that this is another one of those cases.
Hey, man, I want to ask you about, now, Jordan, he gave you kind of what was like a compliment. There was like where they were saying if he were to play, what NBA player beat him now? And he said, well, paraphrasing, Kobe had beat me because he stole all of my moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a compliment diss. And I saw the tweets, but how does Kobe, when you first look at that, like, man, I stole your moves, like, how does Kobe Bryant take that from Michael Jordan?
Well, I'm a real student of the game. You know what I mean? So, like, I know the history, so I know where Michael's moves came from. You know what I mean? I know they came from David Thompson. I know they came from Dr. J. I know they came from, in particular, Jerry West. So, Michael didn't invent the wheel. You know what I mean? He stole a lot of moves too from a lot of great players who came before him. And I just so happened to steal some from him, and probably stole them better than anybody else has.
Right. Do you feel like you do the moves that was stolen? Do you feel like you do them the best?
Well, I put it to you this way. I think if you put me, him, and Jerry West on a basketball court and you roll out a ball and you have us play one-on-one, I think there'd be a lot of blood on that floor. I'll put it to you that way.
I heard that, boy. Good Lord have mercy, man. And then he's going to get upset because you stole what he stole. This is ridiculous. They always say steal from the best. That's why I'm teaching my son how to steal from you, Kobe.
Hey, man, it's a cycle. You got to learn from the greats who've come before you. I mean, that's how it should be done.
And now everybody's talking about everybody's on Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody now it's Kobe. Like you're a veteran and relevant at the same damn time. So now your name get brought up when people say, "Oh, I did this, I did that." The same way we looked at Jordan, there's so many people that look at Kobe like that now.
Well, I mean, it's an honor because most of the guys that I'm playing against, grew up, watching me play here. Whether it's James Harden or Russell Westbrook, the Durants and the LeBrons of the world. They've grown up watching me play in the league. So it's an honor when I go against them and stuff, and I see some of the similarities of the footwork, and it's good.
Whoa! Hold on, Kobe. You got to wait a few more years before you diss them, though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, you got to wait 20 years. You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait 20 years, then you gotta come out like, yeah, such and such, yeah, because he stole all my moves. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, it's all right. No, I'm still tracking to try to get this, get another title here in Los Angeles.
And that's what we need, brother. We got Kobe Bryant in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood. 3, 2, 1. Big Boy's neighborhood. Kobe Bryant in the neighborhood.
Hey, Kobe, you mentioned Jordan. You mentioned Jerry West. If there was one player, all-time great, current player, whoever, who would you love to play in a one-on-one cage match, pay-per-view event? Who would you love to play?
Oh, I mean, it's without question, it's Michael. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, that's the biggest challenge.
Mike, okay, that kind of threw me off. I thought you was going to say Big Boy, but if you feel like it's Michael Jordan. Let me ask you this, Kobe. How hard is it for Kobe Bryant to watch basketball? You know what I'm saying? Like we're so used and we're spoiled because your fault, Kobe, that we're so used to finals and starting up the bus and everything, man, that how hard is it for Kobe to sit down and watch like LeBron or watch Miami or just watch basketball in general?
It's hard because, I can't just watch it as a spectator. I'm watching all the executions. I'm picking the game apart. It's like, I got like a million things strategically going on in my head on what the hell is going on and what might happen and all sorts of stuff. So I can't just sit and watch it and enjoy it.
When you were tweeting, when you were hurt and you were tweeting during some of the games last year, did the Lakers or anybody ask you to stop, or did you kind of sort of stop on your own? Because I know you did it for a little bit and then all of a sudden it kind of went dark,
Oh, no, I stopped on my own. The Lakers, didn't ask me to stop or anything like that. I think if anything, they were excited about it. D'Antoni probably didn't like it as much. But,
Right.
I wasn't saying anything that I don't ordinarily say to my guys anyway.
Now, you always hear certain things in the air, Kobe, about trades, so on and so forth. Just while you're rehabilitating, how pissed would you be, or how upset would you be if there was like a Pau Gasol trade? Because I know that you stuck your neck out there quite a bit. And why do you go to bat so hard for Pau?
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen on my watch.
I heard that.
Pau's one of the most skilled bigs in that this league has ever seen. You're not going. It's hard to find guys at that height that can do all the things that he does. It's just hard to find them. It's just it's nearly impossible. So you have to keep them. You have an asset like that that's that valuable. You have to hold on to him.
Man, have you been watching any of like the preseason Lakers? Like I'm going to tell you straight up. I saw just some video footage when they were playing at what's out here at
Ontario.
In Ontario, and it looked like they was making a Laker movie with actors. I didn't recognize any of these dudes.
All the young kids.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah,
are you watching any of the preseason, or are you kind of backing away from it? And if you are, what do you think about the young Lakers?
I haven't seen the first few games because I was over in Germany. But tonight I'll get a good look at them tonight. Obviously, we play again in Ontario, and I'll be out there watching. So I get a good chance to kind of see what's going on. But yeah, it's a lot of new faces. You have to get to know each other a little bit, but it's fun though. It looks like a good challenge.
Of all the new guys that you have, whether it be Wesley Johnson or Nick Young, is there anybody in particular of the newbies that you're excited to play with that may complement your game on the court?
I think Nick Young and Wesley Johnson, sky's the limit for them in terms of potential. So, it's my responsibility to give them as much knowledge as I possibly can, to help them. I think on both ends of the floor, they can be a tremendous help. Defensively, they have the ability to cover a lot of ground. They obviously can score the ball and make plays for others. So, I'm really excited to get out on the floor with those two guys.
Hey, Kobe, where are you right now? What are you looking at right now? Like, I'm looking at Ricky, Jeff, Louie, Crystal, our producer Jason looking at his phone. What are you looking at right now?
Right now, let's see. Right now, I'm on the 405, and I'm looking at the 110 freeway exit.
Oh, man, you right over here. Come on over here. Kobe, come on over here, man. Hey, Kobe, walk in here right now, brother. I'm going to hold down for you, and I'm going to go. Hey, Kobe, come on down, man, for real. We won't tell anybody.
I wish. I got to get to work.
Shit, you wish. Motherfucker talking about I wish. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. No, brother, I wish. Now, Kobe, are you gonna make it out to any of the Dodger games? What do you think about just the excitement that's going on in Los Angeles with the mighty Los Angeles Dodgers, man? You going out for Puig, Magic, any of the fellas out there?
Yeah, I hope we're in town when it's going on. We leave Friday. We go to China, so we'll be out in China for like a week and a half or something like that. But I saw Powell went to the game the other night, and
yes,
they're playing well. I'm happy that they're kind of able to keep that momentum rolling. I was a little worried there. I thought they peaked a little too early, but it seems like they've kind of found their stride again. Hey,
man, speaking of China, Kobe, I don't know if you saw this, man, but you were in China, like a month ago or so?
Yeah.
And there was, I don't know if you saw this on YouTube or whatever, but there was a guy that was literally crying. But it was the funniest cry. He was like out in the street. He didn't even get a chance to see you, pet you, touch you, nothing. Just Kobe Bryant being in China and this dude knowing you were in that building. brought out the most tears I've seen in a grown man since that black dude on Intervention. What
Bring
does
that out
that
of people.
feel like, man? When like the Chinese, you go to China, it's like you shut it down. What does that feel like?
I mean, it's a great feeling. I mean, it means you're inspiring and touching them. Beyond just playing the game of basketball, it means they kind of look at you and you represent, some form of inspiration for them. And that's a pretty cool feeling.
I heard that, man. What do they pay you when you go over there like that?
Nothing.
Right, okay. Hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. This dude taking comedy on his time off.
Now, Kobe, I want to talk to you about your avatar on Twitter. It's like a bear, a literal bear, and I know the quote.
No, that's Fuzzy right there.
No,
Is that
it's a
Fuzzy?
bear.
Oh, okay.
The pray for the bear. But can you please elaborate on it?
Well, the bear to me is representative of the challenge that I'm facing. You know what I mean? I said a while ago that, you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. And that's the bear is representative of, the self-doubt, of the Achilles injury, of kind of this challenge, that I'm facing. And, I like looking at that challenge and reminding myself of that, day in and day out.
Nice.
Is this one of the worst injuries that could have happened to Kobe Bryant?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Man, when you first felt that or when you were first diagnosed, just going down, did you think, Kobe, in your head that it was career ending?
No, I didn't think it was career ending, but I knew exactly what it was. I knew I was done. I knew I wasn't going to play again for the rest of the year. But, I didn't think it was career ending. I had some reservations about would I be able to come back and be the same player that I was. And that sparked all the motivation and desire to prove to myself that I can.
Man, and let me ask you this, Kobe, and I know we've been serious, man, but what is the Vino Club? And how do I get in the Vino Club? I know it's
I didn't come up with that. I sent Justin Timberlake a message after the MTV Awards, congratulating him on the honor that he received. And he responded back with the hashtag Vino Club, and I was like, yeah, why not? Let's start that.
Yeah, but okay, so Justin's in it. Mayweather's in it, right? Who?
Yeah.
Peyton Manning is in it.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, Tony Gonzalez, Tom Brady.
See?
Nice club.
Yeah, the club's doing all right.
Yeah, so, and I mean, Kobe, we've been knowing each other for years, homie, so you can keep it real with your partner, big boy. How do I get in, or should I just not worry about that for the rest of the year?
Nah, you good money, man. You already in. You've had so many years of sustained excellence. That's all that is.
Oh, that's true.
Wow.
So am I really in the Vino Club or in the Vino Club in my mind? Is there gonna be like an official tweet? Is there a chaining day?
Is there a meeting?
Nah, man. You good. You VIP Vino.
Okay, and this is not like Illuminati or nothing, right?
No.
All right, now do you send out
I
gifts?
don't know nothing about that. I don't even know how to spell that.
Neither do I. You notice I didn't even know how to really say it. Now, do you send out gifts? Do I get a tour in a helicopter? Like what's a part of being in this Vino Club?
Nah, you get stuff like Hublot watches and stuff like that.
There it is, right there.
Nice.
Congratulations,
I don't
big.
even know what that watch is, but it
big.
sounds expensive.
You
Best
remember?
believe that. Your newest inductee into the Vino Club, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Alexander. You probably know him as Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Big Boy's Neighborhood. Oh my God, I can't believe this shit. I'm really in this.
amazing.
That is fucking dope.
Congratulations.
Hey, dude, wait till I call my wife. Oh, man, she gonna love this Vino dick. That's a whole different world. Vino dick?
That's a different kind of dick.
Hell yeah. What you say, baby girl?
That's a different kind of dick.
Vino dick is different dick.
Drunk
Hey,
on Vino, baby.
hey, over here, huh? Best believe that. Long live Vino. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big Boy's Neighborhood. Kobe Bryant is in the neighborhood.
Kobe, I also saw you tweet about the Kendrick Lamar verse when it came out, the Control record. And I just enjoyed the fact that you're so in tune with hip hop and what's going on. But Kendrick did make a statement about Phil Jackson, to which Phil Jackson responded you should be more of a team player. Do you feel can you understand what Kendrick was saying, or are you more towards how Phil Jackson responded?
No, that's absolutely. I understand 100%. I mean, that's the thing about Phil, is that Phil has to deal with strong personality. So that would be a Phil Jackson response. Trust me, I've heard that response. Michael's heard that response before. You know what I mean? But I think what I liked about it is Kendrick's aggression. He kind of threw down the gauntlet and say, listen, we're all friends, but let's compete. And it's about who's number one at the end of the day. And